Yo, what is up YouTube, and welcome back to another video. Guys, I'm bringing you a season 5 guard academy. I'm going to show you guys all the tips and tricks that I know to show you guys how to be a better point guard on this game. You guys know the meta has changed a whole lot, and I'm here to show you guys what you need to be doing to be winning more games on NBA 2K25. Now guys, these type of videos take me a very long time to make, so if you guys could drop that like, get me to 100 likes on that video, it will be much appreciated. Now that you hit that like button and maybe hit that subscribe button, let's go ahead and show you guys the build I'm rocking with. This is my 6'2". If you guys don't know what type of build you should be rocking at this point in the game, go check out my latest video where I'm talking about like what type of guard height you should be using. It's basically based off your rep. I'm only a vet 1, so I don't have my second set of cap breakers. I only have my 5 that I got with starter 3, I think, and extra 3 from like the season pass, or is it, maybe it's 2. I think I have 7 cap breakers, so I got 5 caps. I got the 993 ball, and I got the +2 on the ball handle. This build's got everything I could possibly need for a 6'2". The only slight downfall is the speed and agility, so if you guys are worried about what type of build you should make, go check out my video before this one. For the animation, guys, if I'm going to show you any type of moves I'm doing in this video, you guys are going to see the animations that you need right here. I'm showing it to you guys all. Here are my playmaking moves. You guys know I just unlocked Steve Francis signature size up. You do need 95 ball handle, but guys, if you don't have 95 ball handle, stick on that De'Aaron Fox. If you're a guard, I'm hoping you at least got 89, or I think it's time for a new build. But yeah, De'Aaron Fox almost just as good as Steve Francis. You are a tiny little bit more limited, but you know, it's usable. Okay, and for my jump shot, guys, Patty Mills. Let me move my camera so you guys could go ahead and see it. This is the jump shot I use. I'm not saying it's gonna make you a great shooter, but I'm just saying this is the jump shot I use, and yeah, you can't go wrong using it. I think it's important to start with a dribble tutorial. This is gonna be very simple. This is gonna be the only things you guys are really gonna need to do. I'm not going to do a hand cam because, guys, come on, it's January. You guys should know how to do it. If you guys do need a hand cam, check this video right here. This is me doing a hand cam early in the year, and pretty much any type of move I'm going to show you right here is pretty much just building off like a simpler move that if you don't know how to do, you can watch that video and you should be able to come back and figure out how to do it. So with that being said, I think getting open on 2K25 is very easy to do. So I guess being a great dribbler in this game isn't really going to do much for you. I see 2K25 as being like a game of quantity over quality. Getting quality shots in this game really doesn't matter. It's more about quantity. If you guys look at the stat sheets, the team that has the more rebounds, the team that has the more shot attempts almost always wins the game, no matter what their field goal percentage is. Nobody's running poppers anymore. They're all running inside. So, you know, having to like rely on getting open isn't as important. And you could, you know, even just take a lot of dud shots, you know. Let me not rant about it. One of the most important moves that you need to put in your bag is the Tyrese Halliburton hezzy. All you need to do is put on that Tyrese Halliburton, and all you got to do, hold right trigger and flick left to your, say the ball is in your left hand, so you flick the right stick to the left. Very simple. That's literally the animation right there. Ball's in your right hand, you flick to the right. Very simple. So that move in itself isn't great. It serves as like a misdirection when you combo with other moves. The best move to combo with the Tyrese Halliburton is by far the Trae Young behind the back, and it's very easy to do. All you do is ball in the left hand, you flick left, and then right away you flick back down diagonal right, all while holding the right trigger. It's very easy. So it's like your player looks like he's about to take off one way, and then he slams back with the behind the back. Obviously, it's no 2K24 Jamal Murray, but I mean, that's as close as you're going to get on 2K25. So there's that you can do with Tyrese Halliburton, which is very good. And as you guys know, the left-right on this game is kind of weak, but basically it looks like this. You got Darius Garland dribble style on, and it's very predictable. You see the ball switch hands, you know they're going that way. They can only go left because you try to go back the way you dribble, then it's very slow, and you know, you don't even need to predict that. You can just react as a defender. But what if he never changes hands? Then it's kind of harder to predict which way he's going to go, and Tyrese Halliburton gives you that liberty. Say you're on the right wing, you switch with a signature size left, you go left, but then you never change ball hands and you keep going. There was a move very similar to this on 2K22 where it was like you would run, you tap LT, and then you do like a stop and go. It would absolutely fry lockdowns. I don't know if you guys remember that move, but it was absolutely crazy on that game. And of course, it's pretty good on this game. Obviously, it's not as good because, you know, the game speed, the dribble speed, everything like that's a lot slower on this game, but it's still very good, and I do get a lot of threes off of it, being able to just change direction or speed, not direction. When this move is very, very effective is like, say you guys know you're on the 3-on-3 court, your lockdown is on the left corner. Say your lockdown's in the left corner, spotting up. The defender thinks you have a dude pinching, or they're gonna have someone pinching, so they're not gonna play your left wing very hard. So like you could hit them with this and then go right there and do that. You will have an open shot literally at least once a game. Like, I mean, if you keep spamming it, he's gonna catch on and start playing it. But if you go into that corner, they're not gonna predict you to do it. And I get threes like this all the time. Now it kind of goes against what I say a lot, is like me being a right-handed guard. I always tell my lockdowns go left corner, and if you guys could tell by my gameplay, I'm pretty much always on the right side of the court, and that's where you should be. But you know, a lot of times there's offensive rebounds, you're dexing out, you end up in a spot where you don't want to be all the time, and if you're in a spot like that, this is a great move to get you an open shot even in a pinch. So basically, in case I didn't explain it good enough, all you're doing is going, you're stopping, you're letting go on the left stick, flicking your right stick to the left as you stop, and then going again with the left stick like you're speed boosting out of it. It's very simple. Like when I was standing still and I was telling you guys, all you gotta do is stand still and then flick the same side of the ball, and you do the Tyrese Halliburton. Just think about this: you're doing it and then you're stopping, and then you're doing it, you're stopping, and you're going. It's very, very simple. It also guarantees you an open corner fade. I don't shoot a lot of fades, but a lot of people do. I don't really like shooting fades. They're very low percentage, but they do go in a crazy percentage compared to other years. So there's no pain in doing it. So like you could do that, you could stop and then go to the corner. There's no lockdown in this world that is going to keep up with that unless they know what's coming. Now guys, the next move I'm going to show you guys is basically the best way to crab somebody on this game, the safest way to crab somebody. Crabbing is great this year. It's probably one of the best it's been in a long time, but guys, it's very easy to get blitzes here, so you have to be wary of that. And I'd say the reason why crabbing is probably so good this year is because shot selection doesn't really matter as much, because everyone's inside, and you know, even if you miss open, people don't expect you to hit every single wide open shot, so you're better off taking any shot you could get. And I'd say it's very easy to crab somebody on this game. And most of the tips I'm telling you guys, this is for the threes court, guys. Don't just shoot any open shot on the twos. Obviously, if you're on the twos and it's make it take it, or you're in the one-on-one court where it's make it take it, you guys gotta go for quality over quantity. I'm talking about the threes where you got a teammate underneath the rim with their head under the rim paying $100 just to get your rebounds with 99 O board. So what you want to do is, when you're running downhill, is very simple. You just want to let go everything and then flick left. Don't do it with a Curry. I'll mess it up. Do you hold right trigger? I think you let go. You would have to let go of right trigger. You let go of right trigger and then you do the Steve Francis to the left. You have to time it good. I'm not timing it really good right now. Like that. That's all you gotta do. You gotta make sure the guy is somewhat behind you. You do this into the dude. You do this into the dude, you're gonna get bumped every time. The bumps on this game are crazy. If you don't want to get bumped as much, I recommend De'Aaron Fox signature size up. It's a lot better for this, but you know, you do have some downfall in some other areas if you do use De'Aaron Fox. The crab is very good though. Once you do crab them, it's very easy. Once you get it down, you get it down. Like, the dude has to be behind you guys. Remember, he's got to be behind you. If he's on the side of you, you think you're gonna get some like animation where it shoves you in front of him, you're not. You're gonna lose that animation war every single time, and it's gonna be a turnover, and the ball's gonna be going the other way with two-way tempo. Now guys, other moves like the Rari slide, the double behind the back, all that type of stuff, it is covered in one of my previous dribble tutorials, so I'm not going to go over this, and I'm going to get straight into the gameplay. I actually do have one more move I want to show you guys. It's literally just the Kobe jab step. All you got to do is hold right trigger, flick up on your right stick, like diagonal to, like, say you're right-handed, you want to flick it like up diagonal left. If you're left-handed, you flick it up diagonal right. Or I don't know if it means I'm right-handed or left-handed, but like your pivot foot, you want to go opposite up diagonal of your pivot foot. And yeah, you get this animation, absolutely OP. It was completely broken last year as well. And yeah, you should definitely put this in your arsenal because it's absolutely crazy. If you got a guy pressing up you in your chest and your center is setting you a screen, I usually sometimes, if you guys watch me on stream, I will literally sit here and spam this literally 5 times in a row till my center hits them on the screen and it'll glitch me in front of them and I shoot right off it. See how, like, you don't, it's so unrealistic, because you guys know, you play basketball and you start pivoting off your left foot, you would think you would shoot it off your pivot foot, but no, you completely lift your pivot foot and you step into the space and shoot from there. So yeah, if you guys are right up on the 3-point line, unfortunately you will get a 2, but you know, if you do it right, you'll be behind the 3-point line. So guys, just put on that Kyle Lowry hop jumper and just start doing random things with the right stick, and you know, it just flows really well. I do it a lot. You guys see, I do a lot of style. I like that move a lot. When someone's chasing me, it's just really good, changing direction and going back. It's a lot better and a lot faster than if you were going to do a full thing like that. You just go like this and you will never get blitzed doing this. I've never lost the ball doing this. Like, they might blitz you after you burst out of it, but guys, you will almost never lose the ball doing any type of Kyle Lowry, anything. As long as the dude's like not right in your chest. If he's right in your chest, bodied up, it might make you shoot the ball. So you do gotta be worried about that. If you have space to do it, you won't get blitzed though. Now that's all I have for about the dribbling and stuff, guys. Again, if you want to see any type of drill moves, you guys see me doing any type of stream, gameplay, anything like that, it will be covered in one of my past videos. So or you could just DM me on Twitter. You guys see it right down there. If you guys see a move I do and you want to know how to do it, man, just clip it and send it to me, and I'll tell you guys how to do it as best as I can to the best of my ability. Now, another thing I should go over and talk about here is, a lot of you guys ask me, I'm be like, Koz, is tempo shooting still good? Should I tempo shoot or should I just use my button? Now, I don't know if you guys remember, but in the very early stages of 2K25, I like this game. I'm very competitive and I just love winning more than anything else. And I was winning every single game in season 1, and that was because I had completely mastered rhythm shooting. I was one of the only guards in the stage rhythm shooting. I was literally shooting insane numbers. Everyone thought I was cheating. I was going 5 for 6, 6 for 7, literally every game, where the other guards were using their button and they were going at best shooting about 50%. Guys, in the background here, you guys see me doing the Kobe jab step. Look how many times I do it until I get it effective, and I do it and I shoot off and I get myself a 3. But as I was saying, they completely butchered the right stick, guys. Stage right stick, anti-up, whatever you want to call it, don't use the right stick. I don't know what they did to it. They nerfed it into the ground. I'd say there's no difference, in my opinion, from what I've shot. I have a 99 3-pointer. I don't want to hear you guys on these spot up builds telling me, oh, rhythm shooting is still amazing. Guys, on a 99 3-ball, there's no difference between the button and the rhythm. But if I'm playing in a park like Rivet, or I'm playing in Rise or whatever, guys, stick shooting is still a lot better in the park. I don't know why. I don't know, with the high risk or whatever, rhythm shooting just isn't good. Now let's get on to the less boring part. Let's get into the gameplay. As you guys can see, I'm going to be using gameplay from my YouTube live. I've been going crazy on the live, man. So if you guys enjoy streams, man, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Tune into the lives, as well as I stream on Twitch and TikTok. Pray for me, guys. If TikTok goes down, I go down with it. But yeah, let's get straight on into some gameplay. All right, first let's talk meta. Guys, I'm running a pretty normal lineup, but every single time I play a game, it's going to be a point guard, a center, and a footer. It's going to be a shooting center at the lockdown or 2 spot, and a 7-footer at the 3 spot, literally almost 90% of the time. And guys, I don't like this meta. It's very corny, but guys, I'm going to show you guys how you should beat it. Now, you need to know in the back of your mind, if you shoot the ball and that ball hits the rim, the ball's going the other way. The 7-footer in the corner is going to get literally almost every rebound, unless it literally just lands in your center's lap. So make sure when you have them, you take your free 2s. But that's not the worst of it. The worst of it comes on the defensive end when you're playing a footer, is that it's almost impossible for you to get a rebound. The only way you get a rebound on a footer is what I call a high box out. Right here is something you need to take advantage every time you have it. This guy got stuck in a green animation. I realize this. They got a footer down to play 2-on-3 ball. They're going to be absolutely cooked. Somebody's going to get a wide open 3 right away. So as I was saying, you need to get a high box out if you're gonna get a stop. Look at this. This guy is literally just chucking brain dead shots, which is what 80% of guards are doing nowadays. And the lockdown is joining him, shooting right over my dome piece because it doesn't matter. But here, I got the ball in a check. You guys gotta take advantage of these situations. Like, I do this literally almost every single time on inbound. I have a guard on me. I say, ooh, it's easy pickings. Guys, these guys got short arms. They got low agility. And they usually don't have high speed. They're literally a sitting duck. I don't know if you guys have seen one of my TikToks, but I said guards in this game turn slower than my grandma with a hip replacement because they can't turn around. Once you get them running one way, they got to keep running that way. Once you turn back around, they literally cannot turn around. I don't know why it's like that. Offensively, you could turn around just fine, but defensively, your player just does not. In this instance, I'm bringing this guy up. I'm dragging him up high. I want him to come all the way up. He doesn't come all the way up. He reaches before he comes all the way up. So I'm basically bringing it up. I'm making it look like I'm coming to get a handoff, but I'm really not. I never have that intent. I'm really going to just cross the half court line. Hopefully he follows me. And I'm just instantly going to dex back the 3-point line, going completely perpendicular to like his run path. So, you know, he can't turn around. So it's kind of stupid. If he didn't reach here, it wouldn't even have mattered. He would have still got burnt, and I would have gotten a wide open 3 regardless. As long as he doesn't play the lane, and guys, lanes on this game, they're very hit or miss. You're most likely not going to get that lane on a guard, on a face lane, on a center. And yeah, a lot of guards are doing that on the inbounds. They're like dexing back into the corner on you, and it's just unguardable because you really can't turn when you have a low agility. So what's going wrong for us on the defensive end here is that we're letting this guard get whatever he wants. He's getting ISO on the lockdown while his center holds dead zone. And if you guys know, when they patched rebound, long rebounds, I don't know why they did it. They just made it even worse for us. They made it where you can literally just sit dead zone and get every single rebound. Now you guys probably just saw that and you were like, what do you mean get a rebound? We just saw you get a rebound. Guys, I have two-way tempo. When you guys have two-way tempo, this turns your player into Superman. It's better than heat check in my opinion this year. And guys, if you guys listen to me at all, you would have 60 rebound on your build. You would have rebound chaser on bronze. You would use your +1 elevator on rebound chaser, and you get that silver rebound chaser. Because guys, rebounds wins games this year. It's all about the rebounding. You cannot have a player this year that doesn't have rebound. A lock sends me an invite. If he doesn't have 80+ rebound, I'm leaving the squad right away and I'm blocking him because I'm never playing with a dude who doesn't have rebound on his player. So this is just a heads up play out of me right here. He has dead zone. If I don't crash, he's getting that board 100%. But I crash and I got two-way, so I'm gonna get a great animation. And then, you know, it's Wilo Kane in the corner doing Wilo Kane type things. So we take it 2. This guy's going for a corner fade. This dumb footer goes up, gets snatched, and now my center is running the break with two-way tempo. You know, Wilo Kane again doing Wilo Kane type things. We take the 2. 8-14. We pretty much took this game over, and this is pretty much all there's gonna be to this game. Now I'm gonna say something crazy. Whatever 2K Labs is telling you, throw it out the window, because there's a popular notion going around that perimeter defense for certain heights does not matter. Now unfortunately for you guys are looking at a strong believer in saying that perimeter defense doesn't matter. I have 87. I get terrible contests on 5'9", on 6'2", on 6'4". I get no contests. I got 87 perimeter. I think I have my hand up and it's always wide open. Now guys, this shot I just made would never be open on any other 2K. That would be almost a red last year. It would be smothered any other year, and that shot usually would not go in. But guys, my player shot it confidently and it looked like it was going in since it left my hand. Then not long after, I go ahead and make this shot. Like I said guys, Kobe Bryant jab step, put it in your bag, because oh my god, I'm peeking with the jab step. Like, I mean, if you play it back, you look at it in slow motion, you'll be like, whatever. I guess it's open. In 2K terms, it's open. But could you imagine looking at a guy on your team playing basketball IRL and he shoots something like this? He's got a dude breathing on his neck, and he's got a dude closing out to him with a 99 perimeter defense. We're talking Kawhi Leonard closing out on him, and he's got Dwight Howard breathing down his neck. And this is a good shot, guys. This is a good shot. And this is a greenable shot, and it goes in nothing but net. And as I was saying earlier, guys, you need to take quantity over quality on 2K25. It's backwards over here. You need to get the most open shots up as possible. Don't worry about getting a wide open shot, just get open shots up. Guys, look at the situation I have here. I have the center pinned behind me. He's going to be forced into this contest on my shot regardless, and I have the lockdown running at me. And guys, with the new patch where no rebounds go anywhere because it's so realistic, guys, all rebounds drop within maybe 2 feet of the rim now. So you don't even have to worry about long boards. Pre-patch, this would not be a good shot. This ball could go to Yugoslavia. It can go all the way to Egypt, okay, off the rim. But now it's going to be right in the center's breadbasket every time. The only threat in this position here is the guard, and it wouldn't even have mattered. See, if this guy was good, if he was any decent, if he was me under the basket, I'm going for this box out right here on Sabonis over here. I'm going for this box out. This guy doesn't go for the box out, and if I do miss that shot, my center has like a 98% chance of getting that rebound. The only way is if he mistimes his jump. Here's another instance, guys. My center is setting the screen high. Now, in hindsight, I'm going to tell you guys, this is a very bad shot to take. You know, it's not a terrible shot, but it's not a good shot. It's not a shot you should be taking in a close game. If I'm going to be honest with you, here I have the lockdown on my left. I got the center on the right with my center setting the screen on the lockdown. My thought process is to shoot on the center, try to get the center to be involved in the contest. As you guys can tell already with the instant shot feedback, I did miss this shot. But guys, to see the center is kind of like he's got 1 foot in, 1 foot out, thinking if he's going to contest me or not. So he's completely out to play in terms of getting the rebound here. So now all my center has to deal with is this lockdown. This is a bad shot. A good lockdown is going to box him out, but he doesn't. He's able to get around his side and get the rebound. Now, this isn't a great example. Kids I'm playing are not very good. Any good centers, you know, he's staying with me there. But he dropped down. I get a free wide open 3. We get a 3 easy right there. Now, a lot of guards, they like to see themselves as a complete non-factor on defense. They like to sit pretty in the corner. They say, as long as my man doesn't score, then it's no big deal. But you need to be seeing yourself as the third defender on the court, especially how 2K25 is set up. You guys, a lot of you guys have high steal, high perimeter. See how this lockdown, he cuts back door. A normal lockdown, if you cut back door, you should be going through. If you cut to the paint and go back to the same corner you started with, you allow me to play this lane for up to like 5 seconds. Like, see how I'm in the string? There's always a string on a basketball court. I don't know if you guys were taught this playing ball in real life, but there's always a string between the ball and the guy you're guarding, and you could pretty much play like, see the string, like this ball, and then my man is here, and then the center is in between. So I have basically guard 2 people, allowing my center to double. He's able to play high and get back. Even if this guy were to fry my lockdown right here and shoot, he would be able to help because I'm playing his man. And even if he didn't, the lockdown had him locked, I would be able to box out his guy. But unfortunately for this center or guard, he throws a lane and it's just easy for me. I got 2-way, but my center decides to throw my 2-way and just take it 2. Some of you guys completely underestimate the power of 2-way. My lockdown gets a lane right here. Okay, terrible shooter. But guys, he's got 2-way. So I'm hitting him on the return and he's going to hit that 3. See, guys, I almost never see somebody miss off 2-way. And if somebody does miss off 2-way, you gotta run their ear out. Like I said, guys, rebounding is literally the name of the game. You need to be conscious of the rebound positioning at all times. As you guys can see right here, this normal as always. Center setting the screen on the lockdown, center and help. Guys, like he's setting the screen on the lockdown. As he sets the screen on the lockdown, I'm attacking the center. I'm looking for my shot. As I see both of them commit to me, this is instant green light to me. This gives me the green light to shoot whatever the hell I want here, because as long as I get this shot on the rim, there's no harm, no foul. This shot comes off my hand unblocked. My center has his rebound guaranteed. New patch, the rebound's coming right in his breadbasket. It's not going anywhere crazy. So just shoot off the screen literally every single time. It doesn't really matter if it's light contest, weak contest, moderate contest. I would try to avoid some strong contests. But yeah, get a decent shot off. You give yourself like a 30%. It's like I'd say this shot, I'm making this shot 30% of the time. I shoot this shot, great shot because I'm rolling the risk of myself missing it, and if I do miss it, it's a guaranteed rebound, so there's no risk at all, and it's just ball up top. But guys, I greened this shot. As you guys can see, it was a long arm animation, so this was a high contested shot. But like I said, the way rebounding is now, it would not have mattered because, you know, my center had the guaranteed rebound. Now guys, I want to let you know that I tried, like I really tried. I sat here and I watched almost over an hour of gameplay looking for an instance that I could show you guys, but I really couldn't find one. But it's pretty self-explanatory and it's just very easy concept to understand. So I'm just going to tell you guys, you need to see yourself as a third rebounder on the court. You need to help your center win every single 50-50. Guys, your center, they have it cut out for them with these footers on the court. They are not going to win a one-on-one matchup with a footer in the paint ever for a rebound. It doesn't matter if they have them boxed out. They're going to get wormed by a 7-footer because this game is just crazy with the rebound, and it needs a major nerf. Strength needing nerf. Any player over the height of 7 foot needs to be nerfed into the ground. You don't see Wembanyama, you don't see Yao Ming throwing people around, completely just lifting 6'10", 200-pound centers off their feet and moving them out the way. You just don't see it like what we're seeing on this game. But you need to be helping your center get rebounds. I don't know if you heard me say it earlier in the video, but what I was going to say is you need to be going for high box outs. What I mean by this, you're looking for opportunities where the other guard is shooting the ball, where the center is still rolling and not in the paint yet. When that 7-footer takes off, it's got quite a while to get to the paint because he's 7 foot, he's got like 50 speed, he's going to be slow to get to the paint. You need to beat him in the spot. You need to get at like the free throw line to box him out. You need to box him out high. He gets in that paint, it's over. He's gonna worm you and be able to jump over your center, and there's nothing you can do about it. You need to box him out high while he's still setting the screen. Now obviously this isn't something you're gonna see often, but when it does happen, you need to be on top of it. Now here's me trying to take the risk. I'm trying to get the box out here. I am unlucky in my efforts. My lockdown doesn't box him out because I tried to latch on him, but he latches on my lockdown, and you know, it just blows up in my face and we give up a 3. The best course of action would have been for the lockdown to avoid the box out at all choice, and I go and get either boxed out or I box him out. Like I'm telling you guys, you literally don't even need to get the box out. You need to just be boxed out because you can only box out one player. So if you're getting boxed out by the center, that means that your center is going to be able to run in the paint untouched and get like a Superman animation for the rebound. Now I'll just do a little overview before I send you guys away here, man. Make sure you guys are taking quantity over quality, man. Say it till it's backwards. Quantity over quality. Just get open shots at any means necessary. Make sure your center is in rebounding position first and foremost. And of course, guys, help your team in any way possible because defense on this game is very hard. Everybody needs to contribute, or you know, your team's gonna have a tough time winning. When you guys think of Guard Academy, you guys are thinking only on the offensive end. I think defense is more important than it's ever been, and like the contribution you need out of the corner to win games this year is higher than I think it's ever been. Because yeah, these centers, you know, they got their work cut out for them with these 99 board builds on every single court. So yeah, guys, you guys using my jump shot, using my sigs, man, or you're using my build, anything like that, or you just enjoyed the video, of course, guys, let's hit that like button, let's hit that subscribe button, let's put that noti bell, man. If you guys mess with me on the TikTok, man, make sure you subscribe because I'm gonna be posting shorts here. If you know TikTok gets banned, hopefully it doesn't, because TikTok's, you know, TikTok's my money maker. If TikTok goes down, I might have to go down with the ship. And that'll be all she wrote for KozWrld over here, man. So that is it for the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys on the next one, or hopefully I'll see you guys in my live saying what's up one of these days. I'm gonna start streaming probably again, really consistent. I had to move all my stuff. I just moved back up into school, and I'm in my last semester of college. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff to look forward to, and I'll see you guys in the next video.